Okay, so before I start this video, I just want to apologize. I've got the sniffles, I've got sinus stuff today, so if I sound like a low-voiced Ben Shapiro, like if I have that going on, look, I'm human. It is what it is. We out here in these streets. Forgive me for the sinus issues, okay? But we have bigger issues to discuss today because Donald Trump is now thirsting over Sydney Sweeney. You know what? Not only am I worried about the nasal, just tone of my voice, but I'm also giving like librarian right now. I feel like I'm way too quiet, more quiet than I should be, but bear with your boy. So I know you guys know about the Sydney Sweeney Great Genes ad, in which the ad talks about genetics passed down from parent to child, and I've got great genes. And it was an American Eagle ad that was trying to do a sort of wordplay on genetics, genes, and the jeans she was wearing. But the advertisement was very blatantly also talking about actual genetic inheritance from parent to child. And of course, Sydney Sweeney is this blonde-haired, blue-eyed chick, and everybody lost their minds over the ad. This is Nazi, this is white nationalist, this is white supremacist, this is racist, this is dog whistling. And I think it was a dog whistle. I think it definitely was a dog whistle. I think it was a wink wink nudge nudge toward people who believe in white supremacy, who believe in good genes, meaning blonde hair and blue eyes and white skin. Since the controversy about this advertisement, which I wish liberals and leftists wouldn't feed into, because conservatives are grasping for anything to make us look crazy, as if their Lord and Savior isn't crazy. Trump has now declared that he finds Sydney Sweeney hot. He finds her hot. This is a man old enough to be her great-grandfather. Let's curse our eyes with this. Trump goes on Truth Social to say, Sydney Sweeney, a registered Republican, has the hottest ad out there. It's for American Eagle, and the jeans are flying off the shelves. Go get 'em, Sydney. On the other side of the ledger, Jaguar did a stupid and seriously woke advertisement. That is a total disaster. The CEO just resigned in disgrace, and the company is in absolute turmoil. Sounds a lot like our country right now. Who wants to buy a Jaguar after looking at that disgraceful ad? Shouldn't they have learned a lesson from Bud Light, which went woke and essentially destroyed in a short campaign the company? All they did was feature a trans woman in their advertisement. They didn't speak ill of white people. They didn't speak ill of conservative white people. They just featured somebody that, their base absolutely despises. Dylan Mulvaney just exists. I know we're supposed to pretend like Dylan Mulvaney is destroying women and ruining women's lives and things of that nature, as the fucking Epstein lieutenant currently runs the fucking White House. But, the Bud Light situation was not what conservatives made it out to be. And it goes to show that these people don't believe in anything but fucking hate. That's all they believe in, is absolute hatred. That's all that runs through their mind and runs through their veins is hate, okay? The market cap destruction has been unprecedented, with billions of dollars so foolishly lost. It's like he's talking about himself here. Or just look at woke singer Taylor Swift. Ever since I alerted the world as to what she was saying on Truth, that I can't stand her, hate, in parentheses, exclamation point. This is a grown-ass man, by the way, a senior citizen. She was booed out of the Super Bowl and became no longer hot. The tide has seriously turned. Being woke is for losers. Being Republican is what you want to be. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Now, Donald Trump also made weird comments about Taylor Swift in the past as well. He called her unusually beautiful, very beautiful, and he wondered if her liberal views were fake. And he assumes this because she's a country-esque pop singer with blonde hair and blue eyes and white skin and a beautiful face. She must be right-wing. She must see the beauty in her Aryan genes. She must think like us. She has that look. Basically what Trump is saying. And I honestly wish liberals would stop feeding into some things that conservatives try to throw out there. This was not worth your attention. Donald Trump and the Conservative Party are absolutely desperate for liberals to flip their shit about meaningless tripe. This is the reason why, if you go on Twitter, which I don't recommend, they're posting videos of very young college girls dancing, doing backflips, all kinds of like white sorority girls that look like they just got into college. They're posting these girls and saying, look at American beauty. The left can't stand this. They hate this. They despise this. No one gives a fuck about any of those posts at all. But conservatives are desperately trying to throw beautiful white women at the wall, hoping it'll stick and enrage liberals for some reason that's supposed to make us upset. Donald Trump is unbelievably disgusting. You are married. You are 80 years old, actually. You're 80 years old. You're married. You've been married multiple times. You have children. You have grandchildren. This kind of behavior from our president is absolutely unreal. And this man sits here and says he hates a private citizen for them having the wrong opinion. Taylor Swift didn't say Donald Trump's a piece of shit. I hate Trump. She said, vote blue. She came out and endorsed Harris. That was enough for Donald Trump to declare hate for a private citizen. And this man rants and raves about Jaguar doing woke ads and fucking up the company, and somehow he knows the truth to leading a business toward everlasting wealth. This is the man who literally bankrupted casinos in Atlantic City. This is a man who couldn't do one presidency without engaging in insurrection. This is a guy who could never, ever, ever give tips and tricks on how to run anything. Seriously, what could he possibly give advice about? The only thing of note he's done in this tweet is thirst after someone who could be his great-granddaughter. That's the only thing of significance that we've seen today in this tweet, in this truth. Absolutely ridiculous. And conservatives desperately want us to be mad at white people. They want us to be mad at white women. And ignore them. Just ignore them. The Sydney Sweeney shit, ignore it. It came out that Sydney Sweeney was a registered Republican. Ignore her. Ignore them. These people are fucking retarded. Donald Trump is destroying this country in every conceivable way. This Epstein shit is like the last fucking go around. This is the last train they're getting to get off this fucking Trump shit and step aside and let him crash out. The fact that American Eagle is trying to angle right wing because they think Trump and MAGA is what's in now shows you that this nation is so unbelievably uneducated. Because if this nation were as educated as it should be, if we were like the Europeans, most Americans, be it the biggest companies down to the individual citizen, would realize this presidency is going to hell. This economy is going to hell. Our international standing in hell. We honest to God probably shouldn't associate with this because it's going to crash. It's going to crash. And when it crashes, I don't want to be associated with it. I don't want to catch the blame for it. And the smart ones, somewhat smart ones like Andrew Schultz, are stepping away and realizing, Trump actually looks quite guilty with this Epstein shit. Let's pivot to the left so that whatever comes toward him doesn't hit us in the process. Sydney Sweeney, American Eagle, all these fucking idiots who don't see the mayhem he's caused in 7 months. Who cares about these fucking people? Once Trump crashes out and fucks up the whole country, American Eagle will turn around and start pretending to be liberal. It's all about the money at the end of the day. It's all about the money. If conservatives believe they're winning right now, they're woefully mistaken. Woefully mistaken. You won the presidency, but at what cost? You've put the diddler-in-chief in office. Now he's terrifying this nation to the moon and back and destroying this economy, enabling Russia and trying to threaten India with fucking oil price collapse if they don't stop importing Russian oil, trying to cause all sorts of mayhem. This fool is going to make all of his supporters look idiotic, simple-minded, delusional, like chess pieces in the next 30 to 40 years when the history books are written. That's just the truth of it. So if Sydney Sweeney and American Eagle and all of these folks want to sit there and take pictures with this Trump shit and big it up and hype it up and I don't register Republican, keep it up. I'm not even mad. Fuck, I gotta be mad about. My eyes are focused on the most important factor in all of this. Donald Trump and his most close associates and henchmen. The stupid fucking, like, people like fucking Sydney Sweeney and others are not deserving of your attention. These stupid ass advertisements where they try to bait liberals into saying, Nazi, Nazi. It was Nazi-esque, but let's not even play into that game. We've been at this for too long, folks. It's been 10 years. We're still falling for the conservative bullshit where they like create that plausible deniability to make us look crazy. Don't even bite the bait. Don't even bite the bait. American Eagle, watching all of this shit going on with the Epstein files, said, we want to be a part of the team. We want to be a part of MAGA. These are laughable fools. These are full idiots. These are fools, stupid people, nincompoops. They're not worth your time, frankly.